Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Abiotic Factor. In the last episode, we explored, I believe, the Exor village and found the antifungal substance that we need to get through the fungal bloom over in the reactor area. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We then came back and admired some bits of our home, and I think we picked up, we got this from the Night Realm, which is used actually to craft the Night Realm helmet. We did some swimming. We actually saw the creature in the lake as well. Finally got it on screen, and made a few laser weapons when we ended, including the deatomizer, which we'll give a try out today. Alright, so before we get going, let's take a peek around at our home. It is also in the afternoon already. All of our vegetables are looking good. Our hives are happy. Oh, right! I also grew some rope plants. We might as well take some of these with us. During our trip. We'll also bring some glow tulips in case we need some light. So today, viewer, we're going to be heading out into the reactors. I think, maybe, if we can. To that end, we should prepare for this. So, we probably should bring a bed. Well, hold on. No, let's not bring it at the moment. Let's go down there. Maybe it's not as large as we think it is. It actually is really incredibly a super large area. Filled with new enemies and lots of new things to see. But technically I don't know that. Our character doesn't, but I do. I just got done exploring the initial area of the reactors with my brother Joe, and we rebooted the first of the actual reactors, which we're going to be tasked to do when we get down there. Oh, would help if I bring the antifungal gelatin with me. And you know what? Since we're going there, why don't we open some of those chests and just grab the things that are inside of them? Alright, so we should take the tram back to the lobby, and from there walk to the office sector, and then take that tram down to our satellite base. We could teleport there, but I kind of want to walk today. We can take our time at this, I suppose, for the time being, at least. And viewer, we can talk about some real-life stuff that's occurred. So, I think I mentioned in the last episode, I was having some trouble with my oven. So a new one's on the way. I did a bunch of adulting stuff today. I spent about 4 hours out and about. Something I haven't done in a long time is go to just the Home Depot. And then I went out clothes shopping. Holy crap, viewer, I don't buy new clothes unless my old clothes are falling apart, I can't fit in them, or a decade has gone by. In this case, it was the second option. I'm up to, like, I think 187 or 188 pounds. And since I will be going into work more regularly now, well, this means that Tim's gonna have to look a little bit more professional. I can't look that frumpy. So stuff has been picked up. I got myself a nice pair of dress pants, a suit vest, because I need one. A suit jacket, and some dress shirts. Holy crap, things are expensive. Viewer, I haven't bought clothes in a while, so it was surprisingly expensive. There's a mall somewhat near me that I went shopping at, and I haven't been to this mall in about, like, 9 years or so. Well, like 8 years. If you don't know what a mall is, because it occurs to me, some people might not actually know what I'm referring to. It's a giant indoor building with lots of shops in it. And viewer, like, I'm not even joking I'm not also bloviating or being a little extravagant with this. Roughly 60% or more of the shops were closed. The whole place, like, well, not the whole place, but easily 2/3 of it was just empty store fronts. Like, nothing was in them. Signs out front that they've moved to, like, their new locations and so on. It was a bit shocking. When last I had been there, the place was thriving. This was all before COVID. So I guess COVID kept everyone home. Some shops closed up and never bothered to come back, and then more places left, and it's in like a death spiral. I guess it can't hurt to mention the name of the mall. So it's called the Hamilton Mall. It's somewhat close to me. And there's an arcade there called Starcade. I couldn't believe that a mall actually had an arcade in it again. Works a little differently than arcades normally do. You don't pay for any of the arcade machines. Instead, you pay for time inside the establishment. It's about, I think, 10 bucks for 30 minutes, so it adds up very quickly. But all the old arcade cabinets that I loved from a long time ago were there. They had Killer Instinct, Street Fighter, the X-Men, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games, all sorts of various pinball games were there. Mars Attacks was, I think, the one, or Invasion Bars? I forget what it's called now. But, and of course, I forgot. I forgot the antifungal stuff. All that talking, apparently just wasting everybody's time. Well, as long as we're back here, we'll take care of a few needs while we're here. I just asked if it was possible to just walk around the place and take a quick peek at it. And the guy was like, absolutely, like, just take a look around, if you like. So sure enough, it was really fun just to look at everything. And I'll probably be going back there to play a game or two. Man, the memories. Of course, it was early morning. Today is Sunday, March 16th, I think, or the 15th. So it wasn't the busiest, but hopefully hopefully they'll still do good business. They probably could have called the mall Starcade, actually. For how busy that place was compared to every place else that looked just so empty. I might have been one of only like 30 people in the mall. But then again, it also was a Sunday, and it was early on in the malls. It was like around 11-ish or 11:30 or so that I went to the mall. Okay, something to drink, and then we're off. Although it would help, Tim. Actually, oh, I didn't get it yet. Take this with you. Okay, and because now I don't want to feel like I'm wasting too much of your guys' time. We'll teleport there. It was interesting going clothes shopping as well, as it occurs to me probably most people in this day and age are buying their clothes online. Aside from a very select handful of clothing articles, I do not have the mentality of buying clothes online. I must go to a store to feel how it, like, what does the fabric feel like that this is made out of? What does it look like on me? What does it fit me? And stuff of that sort. I don't understand how someone would buy stuff. I mean, I do understand someone would buy stuff, obviously, online. Just buy it. And if you figure, I guess if you know what the size of the clothes is from the store, like if it fits you, because sometimes I could swear like a 38 from one store is different than the 38, like a 38-inch pair of pants is different in one store from a different store. Really quick, since we're here. It's a really nice green helmet. There's another nice, same one, nice one. That's interesting. They'll eat them. They'll eat the corpses when they fall to the ground, but they won't eat each other walking around. Do we take this with us? We can take one chest with us. We'll take this one back with us at the moment. We're going right back to where we just came. Oh, hello! That was the grab! That was the grab that we could have died right there, viewer. You have a red helmet. I would like that helmet, sir. Oh, that was almost me drinking tainted water, viewer. I think we talked about that last episode. That has happened far more often than I would like to admit. Where are you? I could have sworn we opened those up last time. Those doors. We have the keys. We might as well burn some of the keys. It's a good exchange. One key for some ammunition and some Symphonist parts. We don't really need Symphonist parts for anything. I would kind of hope, or maybe in the future, they'll add something else we can utilize with Symphonist bits and porcelain shards. Even like some furniture or something would be rather neat. I'm positive if this game supports mods, given the popularity of this game, which is to say it's very popular, from what I can tell. Lots of people like it. That someone will add more uses for the materials. Okay, let's plant down this. I guess at the moment, I'll just stick a bunch of random bits of ammo in it for guns we didn't bring. And also keep these. Sorry, this is apparently super important. Okay. Small little diversion. Alright, so with the keys spent, I guess we'll leave 2 of these behind as well. If we need more of them. Actually, let's bring 2 of them. Alright. Let's now get out to the fungal bloom. What else did I do today? For miscellaneous chores, as it were. Went to Best Buy. So Best Buy near me is, well, near me? That's not quite true. But it is a place you can turn in electronics. So an unused computer case got turned in there. Some keyboards got turned in there that I didn't want any longer. Especially the one that was breaking the other day got turned in. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, it's a good thing this isn't acid. We didn't immediately die. This is, like, it's not antijuice. I can't tell what it is swimming in it. I'm guessing it's coolant. Tainted water. I like how glowy it is. And that was about it. Let's think here. My friend Chris wanted to hang out today, but that wasn't going to happen. Too much stuff had to occur in real life, plus playing some Abiotic Factor with my brothers in the afternoon and this evening. will prohibit me from having any of my friends over physically. He is super excited about Warhammer because he saw that I've gotten back into the game again. Warhammer 40k, that is, after quite a few years of not playing it. He himself has not played this, well, against me at the very least. Oh, sorry, sir. Didn't mean to hit you in the head. Oh.
So I was pumping iron the other day.
I kind of like that our coworker friend is tanking for us. Oh, he's just frustrated. He doesn't know how to get out of here. Oh, we got a cool looking rug. Guess we'll take some more bandages with us. Transcendium. Carbon.
Dr. Derek Mance reporting, Research Director. The gatekeepers are indispensable, I do not deny it. They serve a necessary purpose, containing and occasionally culling some of the more unusual specimens our work requires. If ultimately their own agenda is not entirely clear, that is not what concerns me. It is their hocus pocus, their willingness to harness forces we have not analyzed or assessed. This is what I fear.
I think we're going to discover that they use effectively magic, or technology so advanced it may as well be considered magic. We're not too far from our base, and since all this stuff is right here, why don't we loot this room and double back really quick. It just occurs to me that I meant to check on the recording to see if you guys could hear the clacking, and I did not do that. Okay, so really quick.
In my coffee hole.
Right, so all this stuff just goes right in. Guess we can put one of these on the wall. I don't think I brought one earlier. And since we're here, we may as well treasure headlamp. Double check. Looking pretty good, though we will use the restroom since we're right here if we have to. We do not. Alright, let's get back out there again. I'm not using my vial at the moment, the crystalline vial, so I do need to probably consider power needs going forward. Which is to say, I can't be using my headlight willy-nilly. And I'm guessing there was a button in that room that I completely missed to open that door. No, it's a keypad. Okay. Guessing they moved quite a few reactor parts onto this? Why do we have such a large lift in this area? There must be no other way, I suppose, to ferry gear and supplies down here. You figure with the preparation... Oh, no, because they were still not 100% sure on using preparation technology to move things around. I like the statement. A bit insane, which I do enjoy as well for this area. I take it we need to speak with whomever that is. That's Dr. Khan.
It's you.
And it's you, Dr. Khan. How'd you make it in here?
I'm not going to lie to you. This is worse than I expected. Much worse. This sector is swarming with gatekeepers, which can only mean one thing. Gate is cleaning house, and we are the dirt. They were using a waygate in the center to come and go from this facility. But now those scoundrels have shut down the nuclear reactors that power it. I presume to prevent the invaders from using it. However, we rather need that waygate to not be closed. Therefore, we should look into bringing it all back online. But no need to get ahead of ourselves. Let's start simple, with Dusk Reactor. That seems sensible. It just needs a little fuel, I imagine. I'm going to look around, maybe poke my nose into a few spots and try to figure out this place a little more. I'll let you know what I dig up. It's all older perforation technology down here. Tremendously energy hungry, as I'm sure you're aware. I can't possibly imagine what they'd need 4 nuclear reactors to power. Maybe we can get away with just the one for now.
It's probably the Shadow Gate, right? Is what we had read. That was an interesting game, by the way. I backed a remake of that on Kickstarter. Okay, I will... This looks as if... Okay, there'll be some sort of teleporter to bring us to, I guess, the different reactors. Perish, fools. We can't access Wave. Likely can't access Rain. The other Dusk, Gale, Mist, and Cloud are all offline. We can probably safely assume the elevator doesn't work. This was the Synaptic Labs, which are also, thankfully, I suppose, off limits. I would rather not deal with any psionic enemies or Order soldiers. I suppose that being close to him does not mean you won't fight psionic Order soldiers. You just won't be in the labs. Okay, and this is now opened up. Office South Water Main. Labs Flow Transit. Alright, so fast travel. Where does this take us? Okay, we know where this is. That's where we got the secret anvil from before. So a faster way to get back here again. Oh, we're near the Tarrasque. We're near the Tarrasque. It's down that way to the left. Both ways are actually kind of close to our main base now. Do you think the marks were here before or after the situation which is transpiring at this facility? And we need a Class 6 clearance for this. So, I will say now, viewer, this area is massive. By far the largest feeling area in the game so far. Hydroplanet was a bit more open than any of the other laboratory areas we've been in.
Check-in approved.
This will feel very open compared to other locations. So we have a tram. I don't know why I did that, Tim. It's not like you're gonna... You should always... Not always, but keep that with you. Oh, hey! One of each vehicle's here. I wouldn't mind having the go-kart. We can't bring a cart from the main facility here. We don't have the means to do so.
Dr. Derek Mance reporting, Research Director. One of the gatekeeper mystagogues made a request to my department today. At first I could not understand a word it was saying, until I realized they were incanting something. Slowly, the words, "Deliver us weapons," appeared on the wall behind me. Written, I later realized, in blood. Could someone not show these animals how to use the email system?
Oh, you gotta admit, it's more potent when written in blood, I suppose. We are going to want one of these vehicles. Does this have a trunk? We'll try this one. What does it take? So we'll need a SUV hotwire kit. Well, we're not too far from our home. Walking, viewer, actually will take quite a sizable amount of time. Considerate amount of time. And this is offline currently. We need the Dusk Reactor powered on to be able to access this keypad. So suppose what we'll do is we'll just take the tram back to our main base. The teleporter, remember, for our main base is now over in farm arrays, so we'll have to come back. We'll have to go back there to get our normal teleporter back. Oh, we're waiting. This might as well pick up some vending machine stuff. We don't, I think, have a container for any of it. How much money do we have, by the way? 97 bucks. Nice. So far, kind of boring. We haven't really seen a whole lot of anything new yet. A lot of emptiness. I do want to fish in that blue fluid. We still have to fish over in the hydrodam area also, and in Canaan. I can tell you though that in Canaan, fishing is very painful. You get endlessly electrocuted if you have a fish on the other end of your, well, or if you, as you're fishing, which is interesting. It makes me think that there is some sort of like electric eel over there in Canaan. Okay, so let's just put this away. Guess we'll keep our slushies here. Do I not have... I do have gold tips, okay. Alright, so we want a SUV hotwire kit. We'll try using that this time around. So let's see. So that would be... power? No, movement. I'm guessing of... oh, well, there is no guessing. It's exactly these things. Was our last car batteries, so we're going to need to go out for one of them. In fact, something I would like to make is a recharger. But without, I think, a car battery, yeah, we can't make these. Okay, well, we don't have one. Alright, so let's take care of our needs while we're here. Head back out there again. Guess I didn't really prep too much. We're gonna have to run the train for car batteries and silverware. We're a little hungry. Wrong thing to click on. We only have one soup here. What other soups can we make? I think this is mashed potatoes. So that's a super tomato, a milk sack, and salt. You have plenty of these things, so split stack, just one. Sorry, viewer, not doing much speaking at the moment. Uncooked creamy tomato bisque is what we're making. All right, well, let's head on back. Now leave that teleporter here at the moment. Okay, so back we go. It can stay here. I don't mind taking trams to get back here again. Although, I suppose it's probably faster to actually take the to teleport back home, and then just take the waterway to return. It's too late now. We've come all this way. I think a few episodes ago I mentioned how I would never use an SUV. So this is actually a deviation from my earlier statement, I suppose. Mostly, I'm doing this with this particular vehicle just to show you guys what it's like driving this. As normally, I'll be fine with just a cart. The forklift is a bit of a weird one to use. It's more sensitive for turns. And it flips far easier than the cart does. So I wonder how well the SUV will hold up. Now, the buttons are right here also, which makes this really a super useful location. As a location, which I thought was a really nice way of introducing to the players the idea that you will probably want to ride in this area, and the ease at which you can utilize it. Since you can teleport back to base, show up here via one of these teleporters, hit the button to bring the vehicle back, and then take it back out to wherever it is that you originally had it at. Or where you want to go. Alright, well. Waste not, want not. Is that the way that goes? It definitely is more ponderous. It feels like the... whatchamacallit to me. Feels a bit like the forklift. I think a behind the head shot with the shotgun on this guy won't kill him, but he'll be very close to being dead. Close enough, I suppose. That still took quite a bit of effort. We don't really need anything from them. Although... yeah, we don't. Now, what were they guarding over here? These are manufacturing outfits. Must have been delivering supplies or something down here. Look how massive this place is. And it's death if you fall down there. At the end of the time when my brother Joe and I were playing, I managed to successfully drive us into a pit by accident. And killed us both with all the stuff we had on us, took durability hit. That was a bit awkward, but we were both laughing at it though, so thank goodness for being good-humored about a mistake of that sort. Hopefully we won't do something similar today. Well, if I'm not going to react...
Adversary.
Got some crates back there. Morning Stars, not the best weapon to use against these guys. I mean, I don't know. After the third crossbow bolt to my face, I'd probably not be able to fight anymore. I'd be too busy shrieking and trying to pull them out of my cheeks. Or my forehead, in that poor guy's case. What were they guarding? so long. I miss having the vacuum cleaner. Shotgun shells. I'll take 12 free shotgun shells. Don't give me bioscrap. Give me dust. I swear, it's like 50% of the time or more, it's actually just bioscrap from those things. Oh, dust reactor's right here. We're here for that reactor. Let's store some more of this stuff. I guess head in. I don't know what we're short off the top of my head. I think we're good on all of our supplies. However, there's no reason why we can't just take more of them, especially with such a large amount of storage in the SUV. That is nice. I didn't realize that this has that many rows. The forklift has 4, and the car has 3, so having 5 is very nice. It means we can deliver supplies back to the truck as we find them. I thought I heard gunfire briefly. Security station. Burn in the 7 rays. Only the gatekeepers know what they're talking about. I suppose after all this is said and done, we will also. Oh! Somebody just went running. Okay. I can see the feet of someone floating there and something else racing along next to him. Oh, 1 second, viewer. It's a bit bright in this room. Or a dark area, so I need to turn off my bedroom light. There we go. I think that's better. Oh! Oh no. 1 second. This looks like it's okay. Let me check something. Okay. Sorry. Checking voice levels. They look like they're acceptable. You see a little pest. With the truck so close, we can afford to take everything. Oh, although no, you shouldn't do that. You should just leave. You can come back here later with the platform cart and clear it out entirely, I suppose. Nothing hidden in the planter. Alright. Choose to go either left or right now, I suppose. Man, this place is huge. Already, I really like this area. Hopefully we like the enemies as well. Oh, nice little spot to rest. Outlook who's... overlook to who's walking in from the tram. Not going that way. I like the fizz bang. Texture? No. Graphic on that that soda machine. Used to only be root bear that they had originally. Do we break this stuff down? It's not doing any good to just let it stay here. Always use more Kelver scraps. Looks like we're gonna want our vacuum cleaner for this area after all. Since we're right here, we'll dump this stuff off and then we'll commit to exploring. I feel like we should explore the first floor first. Why not do something a little more dangerous? Oh, is that really all that is? That's disappointing. That's just a loop. I guess that's to help people who can't use the stairs to reach that floor. But there's more stairs. No, there's a ramp up here. Okay, gotcha. But this area is locked. Alright, so we can't go this way. I guess that's to help you bring a platform cart. Oh, I'm sorry, viewer. I am sleepy. Can't go that way. So that gentleman is floating, and he has what looks like drones around him. This is a time when I do wish the enemies were a lot more perceptive and he would have seen me immediately and began this battle. This guy should be scary.
We supposed to not get too much blood everywhere or what?
Well, viewer, let's start.
Toys for gods are toys all the same.
This is not a good spot to be.
And destroyed.
Gatekeeper Mystagogue. I'm guessing that that is a shield that we can't penetrate with any weapons. Oh, that's awesome! Oh, that was awesome! So he's a force choke. That was great! Oh, he wasn't so tough. You just have to wait a little bit when he pops up with his shield to run around. I like that he's not afraid to come at you, to grab you, I suppose, is what he was trying to do. I like that. Imbued parchment recipe unlocked. Drops lodestone fragments. That's handy to know. We should assume he drops something else and carve him up. A drop shield. Mystagogue's head. The shredded head of a gatekeeper Mystagogue. The left eye appears to still twitch about as if observing you, angrily. Arcane scrap. A pile of odd baubles, tokens, and paraphernalia from the gatekeepers. Many of the items resemble symbolic defenses or rites, and some are even etched with runes and prayers. Their exact use or efficiency remains in question. And we killed 3 of those bots. Flickering eye. An eye that once belonged to a gatekeeper Mystagogue, or perhaps still does. It's almost as if something is alive in there, but it's probably a mere projection. Probably. Remember that our deatomizer doesn't get recharged by the recharging stations. We need lasers, and we don't have any more. We didn't bring anything with us to recharge it, so it's why I was a little frugal with using it. 5.56 ammo. Now we'll just pick up everything. Start dropping it later. We could probably stand to eat an MRE.
Hey, if you're tired, feel free to lay down. I won't tell the boss.
Thank you. That's good. Right, not stars, glowworms.
I see worse places.
Can we get into security? We are running a little low on some office supplies. They're watching containment cells in here. Metal scanner. Haven't seen one of these boxes yet. I just immediately went up to it and began attacking it. An arcane box. Arcane scrap, capacitors, and silver scrap is in these. Interesting. Back out to the main hall again. I forgot that our shield needs charging. I haven't checked the durability of my shield in some time. Ooh, half durability. Okay, that's annoying. Surprised there isn't yellow paint on these. Draw your attention to them. Oh, look at how it's corroded. Interesting. I wonder, looks a bit like a skull to me. We're not gonna do any real exploring, are we? We're just gonna break boxes and get a handful of things that we already have in our home, but I want more magnetic scrap and what have you, so, and Kelvar and so on. I guess I don't need a single pen. I can stay behind. Who cares? And a bigger arcane crate. Just waiting for us to slowly bash it to bits. We have enough bushings and the like at the moment. There's a map over there. We're going to want to look at that. Slowly bashing boxes. What else, Tim, do you want to talk to the viewers about? I didn't write anything down. Then again, I don't ever do that anymore. So I don't know why I keep mentioning it. Look, a cafeteria. And an alien. Thank God we don't have to speak about something awkwardly to break the silence. Alright, what have we got in here? Pocket watch. Ooh, that is a new peccary. And takes a few hits. Plutonic carapace. A thick and sturdy hide, near impenetrable, punctuated by gooey globs, an alien growth of acidic pustules. I need to use the restroom. Guess that's kind of lucky for us that there is a cafeteria right here. Guess even gatekeepers need a place to eat their peanut butter jelly sandwiches. I'm assuming it diseases you if it hits you? Well, that's hidden in the bushes. I mean, we're taking silver scraps, so we might as well grab even more. We could use more carbon. Oh ho! Only 2 acid bolts to the face was enough to down a sow. An apple. If we don't take it, it will never lose durability, so I'll just leave it here at the moment. Another kind of nice area for a base. Do some cooking there, maybe put 2 ovens there. But I'm not interested in setting up a base out here. We have some coffee. We are sleepy. We didn't bring a bed, so we'll go ahead and have a cup of joe. A pork chop. You can only, like, you only find those. You can't, like, there's nothing you can hack up to actually create them. But they give you barely any food recovery, hunger recovery. All right, let's quickly drop off all this stuff. We're not too far from the truck. You know, I will just put one of these here. Maybe it's a waste. Oh no! I am just dead. Well, that sucks. Alright, well, we lost everything. Let's see. I did not realize... So that didn't... I thought it would warn me that it was over nothing if I wanted to take it. Apparently that was not the case. Well, it shouldn't take me too long to get back, but now we're done with the exploration today, because now we have to repair all our gear, all of it's busted. We need to eat and drink and stuff like that, because our hunger and thirst is now gone, so... this ends the video here. What an embarrassing end. Thankfully not too far. And we don't want to accidentally touch that. Our stuff should be up here. Alright, so that was death. Good to know. Oh, holy crap. Please stop. Whatever you're doing. Okay. I want our backpack. Oh, why is my armor not damaged? I wasn't wearing the hexagon set, so it should have been damaged. Okay, where's my shield? And then a headlamp. Where was that? And my trinkets can be placed as well. So normally, if the thing you are riding goes to nothing, like say a rope, it will tell you this doesn't go anywhere, like it doesn't reach the ground. Are you sure? I guess because we're playing on hard, it doesn't tell you whether or not you were on ground or not. That was a shame. All right, well, viewer, we're probably not going back out there. So this is going to be it. Let's see. Let's go off the soup. Okay, so then let's just do all the maintenance I need to do. Maybe if we have time, we'll head back out. Fish bone to repair the Exor flail. Metal for our combat knife. I guess we can just stand on this. Okay, so I guess this is creature bits. The head takes 1 space, so we'll put you over here with our other heads. Imbued parchment. A sheet of parchment imbued with the strange chemicals found amidst gatekeeper belongings. The paper seems to have accepted the basic ink, and the words or runes inscribed are simply your best guess. And yet... I guess it goes in scraps. We have arcane scrap as well. Okay, we can remake ourselves a heal. It's hexwood to repair our lodestone crossbow. Oh, that's an interesting item to repair our deatomizer, but, well, it's fully damaged, so we'll use it. Let's get a repair kit. And since we're here, I guess we can recharge. Okay, we have 3 eyes. I guess those also are creature bits. We're getting quite a few. We're gonna need a bigger one of these containers too at this rate. Okay, so you go here, you go there. Heal items. I still want that teleport. You did see me try desperately to get the teleporter into my hand. To teleport out of the situation I found myself in. I wasn't allowed to do so. That sucked. Okay, but that's not so bad, I guess, in the end. I guess we have time. We can go back there. That wasn't that far to travel. We are hungry, though. Let's finish up this carbuncle casserole. We're very thirsty. Where's all my antijuices near my hives? Your shield needs to be repaired too, Tim. You always forget about that. That'll be a capacitor. No, tech scraps. Oh, okay. That's much nicer. And we're still hungry. What else do we have? Do we have any, like, vegetables we can just down really quick? Okay, that wasn't so bad. Let's go ahead and head back over there again. We can go this way and now take the water teleporter back to the main vehicle area of the reactors, call back our SUV, and ride that back to where we were. All of that because I didn't want to be lazy and run the extra few feet it would take me to get to the ladder. Because I was worried that I would fall off the ladder and fall to my death. And here I was, trying to be clever, and we just fall to our death anyway when I get onto the rope plant. I wonder if they added anything down here. And we can see if we look over at the Curie ring. Yeah, here it is. That there's more growth on it. We could try investigating it as well. To my knowledge, it doesn't open up to anything new. I'm not even able to open the door. We could double check that, I suppose. I guess we got to bring our stuff back to the base as well instead of putting it into the trunk. guess it was not an efficient way to do it, though. Alright, well, we're back. So we have a fully charged deatomizer now. And sure enough, like, that didn't look like it was doing that much damage to the magic tongue, or Gog, or whatever it is. Alright, back up to the cafeteria. Let's keep searching it. We have time. And we need to use the restroom again. So I guess we're gonna do that. It's right in this area, isn't it? Somewhere up here. Did we search the supply room? We did not. Shut up, Peccary. I hate you. I also love you because you are the one that has the capacitors. I have the capacity to appreciate that. We could use more peas. Oh, these are still rare enough that I'm willing to take them. The motors and cogs. I think we're probably done with them, though, now. We'll eat the pork chop. Who knows how long it's been out there for. Ice cream. I can just sit here. Or computer bits if we want them.
After my last conversation with IS-012, I find myself increasingly sympathetic to its plight. It is highly intelligent and appears genuinely benign. Some elements of its story do not entirely satisfy my doubts, but I am coming to believe we may have unjustly contained this creature. If I can verify a few key facts, we may ultimately release it.
Okay. That was the room where we found the button in. The button. The ringer. That little bell that we didn't take. And perhaps alludes even more that it's Dr. Khan was what was being contained in there, and not that bell. Our sneak is high enough that we can just ignore the carbuncles. They will not attack us. Well, at least not these ones. We were here earlier, there was a pumpkin. Interesting, it spawned one in. Okay, so the cafeteria is now emptied. Medical clinic. I guess we'll check that next. I see you over there. We bled it. It died just as it hopped to it to reach us. And I reacted a little slow, so I'm glad it died. That is a new Exor. That is a power cell. And we can take it. We have plenty of iodine tablets. Well, hello, Gatekeeper Neophyte. Woo! They all can take a shotgun blast in the back of the head now. Makes this weapon a little less powerful than it had been. I like his chaos-marked bolter that he's using. Not chaos-marked. Looks like it to me. But what do I know? I'm a Tyranid player. It all looks the same to me. I guess I don't need the glue. I don't need the hydrochloric acid. We don't really need a single gem either, so we'll keep going with what we're carrying. I do want magnetic alloys. Some sort of scanning machine. If it had some sort of like needle on the front, it would remind me of what the Flash Gordon memory extractor. A long time since I've watched that movie. A long time since I've watched it. Most movies I own. I tried to watch I watched the entire Hobbit series over the Christmas break I had of 2 weeks. And I meant to watch the Lord of the Rings series, but never got around to it. When I was done with the Hobbit, I kept the first one of those and tossed the last two away. This wasn't what I was looking for. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't... Some bits of it were good, but on the whole, I did not like it very much. Another one of these guys. Alright, well, let's do it.
Lay the frag.
Good dodges, sir. Very impressive.
Dropping heat.
As long as we keep moving, his weapons won't hit us. I say as it hits us. Right, this is a bit annoying. He can take a lot of hits.
Lay the frag.
Ooh. Smash Gate night vision goggles. You don't care about his skull or his arm. Like there's another guy up here too. Is he guarding anything? No, just on patrol. There's the gatekeeper sign again. So that a long time ago back down in the offices. Dusk is offline.
Just another cleanup job.
Well, what killed him? He must have thrown a grenade or something at the last second? Because everything's damaged in the room. And the gate night vision goggles also stack. Interesting. I think they do. Can we read any of the books? Does it look like anything is sticking out to me? Except for that. That's just magazines. We don't need any of them. A soil bag over there. More coils everywhere. Yeah, we should bring a platform cart with me to free up more inventory space. I think we were on the other side of this earlier, so now we have a little shortcut unlocked now to get back up here instead of clearing that entire area. And it's getting late at 7:10, so I think we're gonna wrap it up, viewer. Our first foray into reactors. We died, thanks to me dropping down into nothing. A shame we can't just grab onto the other side of the road plant and change our mind and go back up there, but I guess that's not allowed. And several new enemies. We have a new type of pest that we don't really know what it does. We've got Gatekeeper Scouts, what I'll call them. And the floating psychic guy. Monogogue or something like that is what it was called. Deliver us weapons. I guess while we're here, though, let's read what's in this mail. It's stable. AJ, I thought you should be the first to hear about this. Marta and I have finally managed to stabilize the alloy. We doped the samples with the material Riggs recovered from A2, and it extended the half-life tenfold. Saying this stuff is strange is a bit like calling the sun hot. That's incredible, Zahi. Please continue to monitor. I don't want to announce just yet, but it's an amazing energy source, but there's still some questions upstairs about using the bodily fluids of randomly mutated biospecimens as a nuclear catalyst. You know how they can be. Transuranic superalloy, hardlight shield, ionized core plate. Long jump pack. Digital ore. Marta, have you run the analyses on those two samples from IS-83? Just finished my first run on your digital ore, Abe, but I scarcely know how to describe the results. It's unquestionably a kind of matter, but beyond that, I'm struggling to classify it. The material seems to be fermaconic, but also superpositional. So I'm deeply baffled. Suffice to say, I've never seen anything quite like it. The applications are rather exciting, I would say. And Janet has already run out, and we need to get more urgently. Anything you tell us that would be useful. If I say anything more right now, I'd just be speculating. I need another day at least, but between you and me, it's almost as though someone has distilled raw information into a material. Well, we're leaving. Let's see, can we take anything from these? We cannot. Alright, so... Hello, sir. Thank you for not grabbing me while I was reading the reading the computer console. Alright, so a semi-success. Come back here with a few new things. And we got some more peas. I know how important that is for everyone watching. Yep. Not at all. There we go. So what can we... I guess this goes... Oh, I thought this does not stack. Okay, this does not stack. come on. Let's go downstairs and carve us up the bot. We'll take care of any character needs we have, viewer, and then that will do it. Oh, we're also irradiated. What were we carrying? I did reboot the server again. This explains all the jailbroken CPUs we have here. Lisa, how you holding up? Oh, no, Tim. Okay. You can't jump for fun in your own base. Only 2 of them? She probably needs another piece of food. Okay. How are we looking? Let's have another Nuke Cola. We gained Smelling Disgusting as a debuff this time. Instead of a random other buff. No problem. We just throw ourselves into the pool really quick. Get rid of that. May as well charge our the atomizer. I guess you can take one of those with you as like a battery of sorts to give yourself one extra full charge, or however many of them you're willing to carry. Reminds me a bit of the Xenonauts endgame like a cannon, with how carrying extra ammunition for it was rather clunky. But I like it. I like the idea of it. All right, we're making more bolts. More poison bolts too. We'll keep using the same equipment one more run. Alright guys, that'll probably do it for us. Let's take a quick nap. Guess let me eat and then we'll call it quits. I'm probably not going to play anything offline, so we come back, we'll pick up where we left off and head right back over to reactors again. How's my soup? They're good. Do you have any more like vegetables we can quickly eat? And I'm just curious. How is our... Oh, I don't have any... Alright, hold on. 2 things. Number 1, we can probably... it's either going to upgrade those, or we'll make, or it doesn't need the old NVGs, but it probably does. Would that be under tools? Yeah, so fiber optic cable, the smashed gate, NVGs. Okay, so we can, I guess, grab our old one then. I would like to see what this looks like. Highly advanced image processing apparatus capable of lighting up even the most abysmal locations. Oh, it is crisper, much crisper than the green NVG, NEV, whatever they're called. I like it. We don't need you. All right, guys. So that will do. Thank you all for watching. When we come back, more reactors, and I will see you guys then. Take care, everyone.